The Odessa Fire Department is learning a lesson in what you post matters, especially in this day and age. The assistant fire chief commented on a post about protesters, and that comment landed him a suspension. Jonathan Polasic is live at the Central Fire Station to tell us how the department is trying to move forward. Jonathan?
Good evening, Tatum. Like you said, the fire department, they are trying to move forward after the comments posted on social media by Assistant Fire Chief Joey White. Now, Fire Chief John Alvarez tells us that these comments made by Joey White do not reflect the values of the fire department and that they are taking the steps to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again. As the fire department moves on from the comments made by Assistant Fire Chief Joey White, the department doesn't want something like this to happen again.
I mean, absolutely, it can happen, but our main goal as an administration is to make sure that that does not happen. I do plan on having a meeting with the entire department today and discuss some of those things that can happen if we're not careful on social media.
Fire Chief John Alvarez wants his fire department to understand that they are held to a higher standard being in the public eye.
And we're always going to try to be proactive in these types of situations. You know, it was an unfortunate event. You know, it was a lapse of poor judgment, and in no way does this reflect the values of the city of Odessa or our department. And so I need to make sure that our personnel are aware that we are held at a higher standard.
And while OFD doesn't have a social media policy in place, they do have one in the works.
We do have one in draft right now that we are making sure it gets vetted through the legal department. But once we get that, then we'll put that in play with that. But we do have city policies and procedures that we also have to abide by.
Above all else, Alvarez says that the fire department does not support White's comment, no matter his intent.
You know, we don't support anything that the comment that was made. You know, again, I think it was a mistake. It was a lapse in judgment. I believe he was trying to support our law enforcement personnel. I don't think it was ever intended to be physically harmful or racist or biased in any way. Now, after the comment was posted on social media, White said that he reported himself to Fire Chief Alvarez. White has been suspended without pay for a couple of days. Live in Odessa, Jonathan Polasic, News West 9.